Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, hello everyone. I am Quinta Monica Morencia from Economic Education, Padang State University. So today I will explain about communication media in teaching and learning. First, about the learning process as a communication process. The Laswell paradigm above showed that communication includes 5 elements in response to the question posed, namely, first, communicator. The second is message, number 2, media, 4, communicate, and the last is effect. Based on the Laswell paradigm, in a simple communication process, the communicator from a message that and convey it through a certain channel to the recipient which cause a certain effect. First is communication process, departing from Laswell. The communication process into 2 stages. First is primary communication process. The communication process is primarily a process conveying one thought and or feeling to others by using symbol as media. The second is secondary communication process. The secondary communication process is the process of delivering message by the communicator to the communicant by using a tool or means as the second medium after using the symbol as the first medium. Next is about type of communication. First is communication as action or one-way communication. Namely, the teacher as the giver of action and student as the recipient of the action. Action, teacher, passive, student. Teaching is seen as an activity to deliver lesson material. The second is communication as interaction or two-way communication. Namely, the teacher can act as a giver of action or recipient of action, and on the other hand, student can be the recipient of the action or the given of the action. Number 3 is communication as a transaction or communication in many directions. Namely, communication does not only occur between teacher and student, but also between student and student. Students are required to be active from the teacher. Student, like teachers, can serve a learning resource for other students. Next is the purpose of communication. First is creating a common understanding of every message and symbol that is conveyed by teacher to student. Number 2 is stimulate student thinking about the message and stimulate that they receive from the teacher. And number 3 is take an action of harmony with the message received by student as expected by the delivery of the message, namely to do or not to do something. Okay, next is supporting factors of communication. Number 1 is objective factors. General educational and specifically general revolve around 3 types. First is cognitive goals that relate to understanding and knowledge. Number 2 is affective goals that relate to change, effort, interest, value, and reason. And number 3 is psychomotor goals relate to skill using cars, hand, eye, sense, and so on. Number 2 is factors of materials. Factors of materials, mystery of materials by the teacher should lead to specific or special knowledge of the skill it teacher. Number 3 is factors of teachers and students. Teachers and students are two subjects in interacting teacher. The teacher as the part who took the initial initiative for the implementation of teaching, while the student as the party who directly experience and benefit from the teaching and learning event that occur. Number 4 is fact method. The method is a verb that is asymmetric and general. It serves as a tool to achieve a goal. The better a method, that more effective is in achieving it. The last is factors, tools, and equipment. Tools and equipment are everything that can be used in order to achieve learning objective. Next material is creating effective learning communication. First, that we can manage student discussion, which are used to help and assessing student learning by creating structured class and discussion to discuss the material. The second is helping the development of student achievement by viewing learning as a social process. The main role of the teacher is a person who helps develop student. And the last is developing a meaningful learning community in learning, because we know how to individuals learn from each other or learn from each other in group. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Sorry for my mistake on this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.